cool down, we're going to stretch the hamstrings out first. So we're going to take one foot in front of the other, keeping this leg straight. We're then just going to bend the other leg and send the bum to the rear until we feel a stretch down this hamstring. Make sure that your legs, your feet are both pointing forwards and that you're on train tracks, you're not on a tightrope and you're not out like this. So hold that for 20 seconds. If you're resting your hands anywhere, make sure it's on the bent leg, not the straight leg. We don't want to put any pressure through the knee. And then swap sides. If you feel you can go a little bit deeper, go a little bit deeper, get more of a stretch. And now we're going to stretch our quads out. Grab hold of something if you need balance. Take hold of your shoelaces, bring the heel to the bum, and then pull up. Make sure you keep the knees together. We don't want the knee forward, don't want the knee back, we don't want the knee out at the side. Both knees together, and if you're not getting enough of a stretch that way, just push your hips forward slightly. Hold for 20 seconds. And swap legs. Remember to push forward if you're not feeling enough of a stretch. Push those hips. Okay, now we're going to stretch our lats. Take your hands, reach up to the ceiling and hold. So reach up as far as you can. Keep your neck nice and straight. Don't dip the chin. Keep your head nice and straight. Reach up high to the ceiling. 20 seconds. Next exercise, T-bend. So you're going to stand up straight, feet about shoulder width apart, and then you're going to bend over to the side, keeping the torso nice and straight. You don't want to be bending forwards or back. Down to the knee for 5 seconds, and then a bit further and hold for 20. Swap to the other side. Make sure that you're not like this and you're not like that. And also make sure, try not to let the hips go out like this. We want to keep them nice and static and for it just to be the trunk that's bending. You're going to go and find a wall. You're going to place your hands and your forearm up against the wall. Have the arm at a 90-degree angle. Then you're going to step forward until you feel a stretch across your pectoral muscle and across the deltoid that runs across the top of your arm. Then switch to the other side. So the arms like this on the wall, and then you're leaning forward and feeling the stretch across here and across the pec. Upper back and shoulder stretch. You'll take one arm, place it across your chest, keeping it at shoulder height. Take hold of the arm above the elbow, not on the elbow joint, and pull it across. Now make sure this shoulder doesn't come up, because if it does, you won't feel the stretch. And then just really pull the arm and you'll feel a nice stretch along here. So hold for 20 seconds. If it starts sneaking up, pull it down. And then swap arms. So across the chest, shoulder height, make sure the shoulder doesn't sneak up, pull it down and hold for 20 seconds. Now, if you can't feel the stretch that way, you can always do a tree hug. So imagine you're putting your arms round the biggest tree you can imagine, and you're trying to grab it on the other side. Bend your upper back, so really pull your shoulders apart and give it a good hug. Some people get referred pain down their back and down their legs. I do, which is the reason I don't do that one. But you may find that you can feel the stretch a bit better that way. So really pull those shoulder blades apart and you'll get the stretch. Our final one, dog is optional, is we're going to stretch out our lower back and our glutes. So you're going to lie on the floor, place your arms out in a crucifix position, nice and straight, without a dog in the way. Let me just put my hand under. Keeping your shoulder blades on the floor at all times. Bend your knees. Take your left leg over your right leg and then let the legs fall over to the side. You feel a nice stretch here, nice stretch in the lower back, and push down. If you need to, push down with the right knee onto the left lower leg. That'll give even more of a stretch, and do make sure that those shoulder blades are still nice and flat on the ground. Then swap legs. This is a really good one to do if you get a tight back, pain in your back. It's usually muscular, can be caused by joint problems, but obviously it's the muscles that are seizing up around the joint injury, pain or ligament stretch that are causing the pain in most cases. So by getting them to chill out and stretching them off, you can reduce the pain. Obviously, if you have any known back condition, then only do the exercises and stretches that have been advised to you by your doctor. "20 seconds on that side." So those are all your cool down stretches done. Feel free to do them again, or if you've got any particular parts of your body that feel particularly tight, then please do some extra ones with those. You can't stretch enough.